What's up YouTube? It's me, Sarah, and in today's video I am going to be talking about how you can deal with hives at home. This video was literally inspired by true events. I seriously did not know how bad my allergies could get until I recently broke out in hives, starting from my face all the way down to my toes. And I am not exaggerating when I say that this was literally the most uncomfortable experience I have ever dealt with. So obviously this video was inspired by that, and I just wanted to share how I was able to manage my hives, how long it took for them to go away, and just some tips if you are also struggling with hives currently, or if you have allergies or itchy skin, whatever the case may be. Hopefully this video can help you in managing that discomfort. So my number one tip, if you are currently struggling with hives and they are due to allergies like seasonal allergies, pollen in the air, whatever environmental stressors are playing a factor, I highly recommend popping those allergy pills every single day. I never knew how life-changing taking allergy meds would be, but I have been taking Claritin every single day right when I wake up, and it's really helped with like the neck rashes that I normally get because of pollen. And when I was really struggling with hives and I didn't know what was going on, I just had a feeling that it was probably due to my allergies. And once I started taking that Claritin every single day, my hives went away within a few days. My next tip is to avoid anything that can be inflammatory. So these triggers that can cause more inflammation within the body, whether it's your diet, so eating certain foods that you know can cause a flare-up, or even stress. So I haven't dealt with hives in quite a while. The last time I dealt with hives, it was some random unknown cause. And then this time around, because I knew I was struggling with random eczema breakouts and rashes, I just had a feeling the hives were triggered by my stress, and that just made everything worse. I had a pretty stressful week, and I guess I just am not used to that amount of stress. It's been a while since I've been that stressed. So because I was going through that and my hormones were kind of all over the place, these hives decided to come out. Try to manage these factors that may trigger a hives outbreak. The next tip I have is to really focus on skincare. Sometimes the reason for your hives are completely unknown, and from what I looked up, it can be hard to really pinpoint what causes it. But the best thing we can do in these moments, if we really don't know what's causing it, is to focus on calming down and taking care of our skin, trying not to scratch. Cut your nails if you do have a scratching or a picking habit, because it's just not going to do anything good for the hives or your skin. I love using these soothing balms, these anti-itch creams. I really love the Differin Skin Soothing Itch Cream. That one's awesome. Any type of aloe vera as well can really soothe the skin. And you know, other than just these balms or these anti-itch creams, even just applying cold compresses can really alleviate that discomfort and that itchy feeling. So I really utilize like cooling fans because I was overheating in the middle of the night. It was so hot. I knew my body was just going through it, honestly, and I just needed to find ways to cool down my body temperature. I used ice packs on the really itchy areas of my body. I had my cooling fans on constantly, especially in the middle of the night. I release a lot of body heat. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm constantly overheating in the middle of the night. It could just be my bedding. Maybe my bedding is too thick. During this hives outbreak, it was really bad. Like, I had so much body heat. That can really trigger that itchy feeling, and the hives are just gonna get worse. And that's what I noticed. In the middle of the night, my hives would just start to flare up even more because my body temperature was higher, I was hotter, and it just made me itchier and so uncomfortable. So if you can, try to find ways to cool down your body. Drink cold drinks before going to bed. Maybe not sleep with a blanket on. I know how vulnerable that is, but if you overheat like I do, then you definitely don't want to overheat when you have hives, because it's just gonna flare it up even more and it's gonna make you want to itch. The next tip I have is to just really document. I took so many photos during this hives outbreak because I really wanted to see, is it getting better? Is it getting worse? How is my skin looking? And as I continued with my allergy meds, my hives really started to go down, and I knew it was going down. Like, it literally started to go from head to toe. Like, it would move down my body with the hives, and then eventually it was all gone. And the last, maybe the most important tip I have is to see a doctor or dermatologist if you really do not know how to treat your hives. So I know hives do come up and they flare up. For me, if it lasted more than a week or 2 weeks, I was gonna go see a doctor. Sometimes it does last that long. It really depends on how soon you want to get attention for it. But since within a few days I was already seeing improvement, I just knew it wouldn't be necessary to see a doctor. But if you really are at your wit's end and you have no idea how to alleviate that discomfort or get rid of the hives, definitely see a doctor, because they can offer you possible solutions that can get rid of those hives a lot sooner than you using trial and error with your body. That's pretty much it, y'all. I hope that this video was informative. I know it's a quick one. I just wanted it to be a quick, helpful video for those of you who honestly have similar issues to me. Yeah, these are my best tips. This is honestly what helped me the most during this flare-up, and I understand how frustrating and annoying and sucky it is to have hives. So I'm wishing y'all the best of luck if you are currently struggling with it. And comment down below if you have any other tips on how you manage hives, what causes your hives, whatever you want to share. I would love to read it down below. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and if you haven't already, please make sure to check the description box down below. I have a timestamp, I have links to related videos of mine that you may find helpful, and please stay tuned. I post every single Monday.